Alright guys, here I have my Gradient Ultraboost. These were my first pair of Ultraboosts. If you watch my other unboxing video, I got these from Roadrunner Sports. They were like 20% off, so I paid like, I can't remember, maybe $140. I usually wear Jordans and other Nikes, but wanted to try these Ultraboosts, and they were super duper comfortable. If you look at my shoe rack, I got like tons of Jordan 11s there. Usually wear Jordans, but these Ultraboosts, man, they're kind of a game changer. After wearing these, even wearing my Jordans are hard because these are super duper comfortable. Probably the most comfortable shoe that I've ever worn. Yeah, this colorway is it's pretty nice. I saw actually one uncaging of this Gradient colorway. There are definitely some doper colorways than this, but you know, for the price, I want to try this out. And I think I actually am going to try to uncage these guys right here. So I have some, rope shoelaces that I'm going to try using too, and we're going to see how this turns out here. Obviously, the first thing I did was take out the laces. I've seen a couple of videos on YouTube on people doing this, and they just kind of use like a knife, and they just kind of work at these seams like right here. I have this from Daiso. It's $1.50, so I'm going to be using this for my uncaging. I took that knife to that, and it came off pretty easy and pretty clean. I'll record it a little bit more on the next one, but that was really easy. So I found the best way to do this part, which is really easy, is you just kind of like pull it apart, and then you get the blade, and then you kind of, oh, this is going to be hard to do with just two hands. But yeah, when you pull it apart, then you just put the blade like right by here, and then after you're pulling it apart, you just kind of like poke down at it and then break all the threads. It's really easy. And then the next part, I started from like that edge right there, and then kind of the same thing. You just kind of like hold it apart, and then you start putting the knife like right here, and then it cuts like butter. It's harder for me now because I'm trying to like show it to the camera, but when I was doing it like without trying to put in the camera, it was just cutting easy. There it goes. It's just easy to cut. You can kind of clean it up a little bit, but that was pretty fast. That was a lot easier than I thought. And I just got to make sure I can lace these up right. I think that's going to be the important part. I don't want to like stick my laces through here and ruin the mesh and then try to do it again. So I'm going to try getting it right the first time. So actually I messed up one and I pulled it out, and I thought that it might deform the prime knit, but actually it doesn't do too much. So don't feel too bad if you go in the wrong hole and you want to try it again. So I redid this part, kind of the correct place that I wanted it. So I did a quick lacing really quickly, and it turned out really good too. I'm not so sure about these, black laces with gold specks, but it looks pretty nice. Lacing it was also really, really easy. What I did was I just picked the spot, and these are pretty easy because you have this gray pattern, so I kind of stuck with this, putting the laces through the gray part. So yeah, you just kind of go in one and then you come out the other, and then I counted up 3, and then I think 4, and then all the way to like the last part. It was really easy. You just kind of, they go right in. So these actually turned out really good. I'm really happy with the way they turned out right here. It was pretty easy to do, so I'm pretty happy. So these are, on foot, what they look like. They're nice, it's a little bit different. Tell me what you guys think. What do you guys think? I think they turned out pretty cool. I might try some different laces on them to see how they look, but you know, if you like this uncaged look, I would say definitely try it because it's not hard. It's really easy to do, a lot easier than I thought. So, hope you guys like that.